Charlie Weiss out as head coach of the Kansas Jayhawks football team. Clint Bowen in as the interim coach for the remainder of the season. Royals and Chiefs play in what is the greatest 24 hours at the Truman Sports Complex. All that and more next on Good Morning KU. Welcome into Good Morning KU. I'm Jackson Long. Thanks for joining us this morning. The biggest news on campus today, Charlie Weiss out as head coach for the Kansas Jayhawks. The news broke Sunday morning following this weekend's 23-0 loss, to Texas. Weiss broke down some of the positive statistics from Saturday's game, but provided a quick reminder of the reality in his final post-game press conference in a KU Polo.
Well, I know that you guys hear what I just said in there. I mean, stats are for losers.
And let's take a look at some of those Charlie Weiss stats from his brief tenure here at KU. And you take a look at this graphic here behind me. It's 6-22 overall, 1-18 in Big 12 play, so just one win against the opponents. That was last year against West Virginia, and then a $12.5 million contract. It actually equates out to just over $2 million per win. Not exactly what Shane Zinger, the athletic director, had in mind when he hired Weiss 3 years ago. The program has named defensive coordinator Clint Bowen as interim head coach. Bowen is currently speaking to the media and will address them again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Bowen was raised in Lawrence, played defensive back for Kansas, and fits about every definition of hometown favorite for the head coach position. On to KU volleyball now. The 23rd ranked volleyball team fell to Oklahoma Saturday night after winning the first two sets. The Jayhawks let the Sooners rally to win the final three sets and take the match. Senior Chelsea Albers had a career night, tallying 24 kills. Reigning Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week, Madison Rigdon, added 12 kills of her own in the losing effort. The loss drops Kansas to 0-1 in Big 12 play. A big week coming up for the Jayhawks. Kansas State comes in on Wednesday for the Sunflower Showdown, and the Jayhawks will match up with number 2 ranked Texas on Sunday. KU soccer now. The soccer team with the lone win for Kansas on the weekend against TCU. The Jayhawks scored twice in the first 14 minutes of action to set the tone in the victory. Goalkeeper Caitlin Stroud and the defense remained in dominant form, keeping the Horned Frogs blank for the duration of the match. Jamie Fletcher and Kayla Morrison netted the 2 early goals. And exciting news, the soccer team will be opening its first game at Rock Chalk Park against Oklahoma State on Friday. Kansas City Royals now, they're in the playoffs for the first time since 1985. Though grabbing a win in Chicago on Sunday, the Detroit Tigers also won, claiming the AL Central title. That pushes KC into the top wild card spot. That will be Tuesday night, slated for 7:07 p.m. at Kauffman Stadium. A one-game wild card game against the Oakland A's. Aces John Lester for Oakland and James Shields for the Royals will pitch a fantastic pitching matchup, and I will be there. So a personal, exciting experience as well. But across the parking lot, tonight the Chiefs will be taking on the New England Patriots on Monday Night Football. I'm joined by our Chiefs insider Griffin Hughes after the break. Monday Night Football, it's the Kansas City Chiefs against the New England Patriots. Tom Brady comes down for a showdown, and it's going to be a ruckus atmosphere. I'm joined right now by our Chiefs insider, Griffin Hughes. Thanks for joining us.
Nice to be back.
Monday night, Arrowhead, some of the best combination you could have. Talk about this crowd and this atmosphere and what it could do to affect this football game.
You got to love the Arrowhead crowd, and I heard that they're going for the world record tonight, trying to take it back from the 12th man at Quest Field and the Seahawks. So it's going to be electric, and you gotta love what the crowd is going to bring to the game.
So injury is still a big issue for the Chiefs. Joe McKnight, Jamal Charles. What's the status on these players, these key offensive players, and then Eric Berry also out as well?
Yeah, we're seeing Eric Berry is out, Joe McKnight is out, DeAnthony Thomas, such a change of pace, especially with Joe McKnight gone. He's questionable, so you're not sure what you're going to get from him. But most importantly, you have Jamal Charles is listed as probable for tonight. He's practiced in 3 days in a row, including the full walkthrough yesterday, so that's an encouraging sign.
So look to see Jamal Charles on the field tonight, really helping that offense go after being gone. Now, Niall Davis did a good job filling in, so What are some of these keys to the game for the Chiefs' offense and defense against the Patriots?
Well, it's interesting to think about, do you really want Jamal Charles in when Knile Davis has done so well? The key for the Chiefs right now, especially in terms of the running game, the Patriots are 12th in the NFL in rush defense. The Chiefs are 12th in rush offense. So it's going to be all about, can you establish the run game? And then after that, can the passing game be a change of pace? The Patriots are the #1 defense in the NFL in passing defense. So can you establish that passing game as a change of pace as opposed to really going to be a chunk of your offense?
So lots of big questions tonight. On the flip side of the thing, for the Kansas City defense is how can they get to Tom Brady? Brady hasn't made any mistakes this year. He's thrown 0 interceptions. What can the Chiefs pass rush do to help get after the quarterback?
I think what they can do is you got to get to him predominantly on the outside. The Patriots have struggled, especially with defensive ends. So the one thing you can do is you can get Tamba Hali and you can get guys like that involved and try to get him from the edge rush. And then you talk about a guy like Dontari Poe or somebody coming right through the middle. But getting to Brady is going to be crucial, and the Patriots right now, 27th in passing offense, so I guess a non-Brady-esque year. And it's because he's been rushed. He's been under duress a lot of the year. He doesn't want to get hit. He's getting older. So with the crowd disrupting the offensive line is going to have problems. They're young. They're inexperienced in their positions. They're going to have issues. To get to Brady probably means the difference in this game.
So part of that getting to Brady, maybe with the crowd noise, that the snap count isn't such an advantage for the Patriots offensive line. All right, so we've covered some of the keys to the game and getting to Tom Brady and the rushing offense, setting up the pass. What are your predictions for tonight's Monday Night Football matchup?
Well, Chiefs fans, I like the Chiefs in this one. This is going to be a ground and pound game, and it definitely favors the Chiefs, especially at home in Arrowhead on Monday night. It's going to be low scoring. Both defenses are good so far this year, but the Chiefs' edge rush is just going to be too much. Knile Davis and Jamal Charles at the same time, and any bit of DeAnthony Thomas we can see tonight, if he checks in for even a play or two, is going to be crucial. And then as long as Alex Smith just doesn't screw anything up, I like the Chiefs in this one. I like it 2013. The Chiefs will take it.
Very good. That's our Chiefs insider, Griffin Hughes. Thanks for joining us on this Good Morning KU.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, after the break, we'll go to news. Stay with us.
Good morning, I'm Bimbay Mudari.
And I'm Lane Kofis, and this is your Good Morning KU News Update. The Chinese government has blocked Instagram because of photos revealing harsh treatment of pro-democracy demonstrators. Pictures depicted of the Hong Kong police firing tear gas on protesters, including students. Any posting with Occupancy Central has been blocked. Chinese students continue to fight for democracy amidst the government censorship.
Japan's Mount Ontake erupted around noon on Saturday, claiming the lives of at least 36 people and injuring more. Rescuers discovered the victims on Sunday, some stranded in knee-deep ash. According to NBC, the volcano marks the first fatal eruption in modern times at a popular climbing destination. The mountain is located 130 miles away from Japan's capital city, Tokyo.
Over 100,000 Kansas City drivers who have earned a ticket from a red light camera may get a partial refund. A red light camera provider called American Traffic Solutions has proposed to pay all pending class action lawsuits. The St. Louis County Circuit Court must approve the proposal, and if approved, the red light camera provider is looking at a $16 million settlement.
In Olathe, a woman cost Kansas City 96.5 The Buzz $1 million in federal court on Friday. The woman accused the station of calling her a porn star, which proved incorrect due to a name mix-up by DJ Danny Boy. The station awarded her $200,000 in actual damages and $750,000 in punitive damages, according to Fox Channel 4 News.
The University of Kansas announced its Excel Award winners during halftime of their homecoming game on Saturday. Overland Park native Graham Knotts and Pratt native Ellie Estes received the award, which includes an annual $500 scholarship as well as an opportunity to plan the Blueprints Leadership Conference next spring. Excel applicants must go through an application process as well as an interview, according to the Lawrence Journal-World.
A software developer has decided to promote a smoking ban on Lawrence's Massachusetts street. Mike DuPont created an online petition encouraging a ban on smoking because he was tired of smelling like smoke after walking through the downtown area. Smokers are only allowed to smoke outside the Mass Street, and DuPont aims to ban all smoking where in Lawrence downtown.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned, and after the break, we'll be back with the weather.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back into Good Morning KU. Let's check out the weather. We have Andrew Shepard on the roof of the Kansas Memorial Union. Andrew, what's the weather like up there?
Hey guys, it's pretty nice right now. I got a beautiful campus right behind me. It started off a little cold this morning, but it's warming up. It's about 70 degrees right now. It's looking to be about 80 later on today, a little hot for fall. Tonight it's going to look down to cool back around 60 degrees after about 8 o'clock.
Very nice. So that's that Monday night football game in Kansas City. Should be good weather, huh, Andrew?
Yeah, it's looking to be perfect right now. No chance of rain or anything.
Awesome.
Unlike tomorrow for the Royals game, it's looking to be a little bit more rainy.
All right, so let's talk about tomorrow. That's one of the biggest games in Kansas City Royals history, at least since 1985. What's the weather look for that evening? Will the showers hold off until later?
Yeah, you won't have to be too worried. It's about a 20% chance when the Royals start, so it won't have to be too rainy, I don't think. I think it will be just fine. Have a good game tomorrow.
Fantastic, Andrew. Now let's look at the rest of the week. What do we have in store for that?
It looks like the warm is going to go away for a little bit. It's going to be pretty cold back down to that 60s for the rest of the week.
That's Andrew Shepard on the 6th floor of the Student Union. Andrew, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that's your weather for the week, and that's your show for Good Morning KU this morning. I'm Jackson Long. Have a wonderful week.